All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go on right here, man. Go ahead, brother. This is man, I'm Rashidi, aka Papa Ra, and obviously there was a group called the BAIR group. I'm not sure. PG, what's actually the name of the group?
BAIR.
The name of the group is BAIR. And we decided we would try to give you all some information, a play-by-play from our perspective at Griot Nation as to what's happening. As you can see that our community is out here. They're poised and ready to see what is actually happening. I think everybody out here is being lawful, and the police is, I guess they're posted, as you can see. As you can well see, also helicopters are flying over. You can see some chemtrails going on at the same time also up there with the jet plane. So anyway, you can take that for what it's worth. But, never thought in America during a politician, during the time of a campaign that, we're dealing with people calling other people terrorists and groups coming. You would think that we would be working together in some capacity, but this is how it looks when someone else takes the leadership but don't identify with the citizens who live in a community. The politicians that we deal with on a day-to-day basis have no idea of what's really going on in our community. They don't have an understanding of what this feels like for this to be in your community. Now, if you had this in some of the other upscale communities, perhaps it would be different. But at this point in time, it's happening in the black community. So we got to ask ourselves the question, with all this time and attention, could this be used to do something else? But with that being the case, we're looking at different groups. This is actually the mosque by which, they're having that conversation, mosque number 48. And as you can see, everyone's out here. We all just really kind of checking things out for the most part at this point in time. Traffic's coming through. There are really no blockades for traffic. I think I obviously see some members of the Black Panther Party that are standing out here. I think this is a part of the Black Panther Party in the Hugh P. Newton Gun Club. But we want to continue on. So if you all are watching and you all are listening to us abroad, to all my listeners at 93.7 WBLK, for all of those who Hot 99.1 up in Albany, New York, this is what's going on in Dallas, Texas right now. We're going to come back a little bit later on and talk to some of the people and find out their perspective. We've been out here for a while. Brother, is anyone that's not on post I can have a conversation with? Brother, sister? Anyone I can speak with? How you doing, sister? You remember me, I think. I'm Brother Rashidi. Griot Nation.
Oh, yes, Black Power, brother.
What's happening, my sister? 93.7 WBLK, Hot 99.1, Radio Phoenix.
I was trying to get a picture with you.
All right, so talk to me about what's going on, sister, out here today.
Yes, sir, brother.
What's happening, sister?
We the new Black Panther Party for self-defense. We're standing in solidarity with the Hugh P. Newton Gun Club and the Nation of Islam. We're here to take a defensive stand and to say that nobody will come and try to impede on the basic human rights of our people's right to religion and how they want to worship. On top of that, no white supremacist group is going to come into the black community and think they're going to just have a cakewalk. So we're here to defend our community.
Okay. Well, so far, has anyone showed up from this particular group that I guess is called BAIR?
So far, the only white supremacists we see are the police.
Now also I noticed...
This is their second time not showing up. I don't know.
Well, that must be stated, you all. There's been a couple times that, I guess was it last week, sister, that they were supposed to be here as well, right?
They supposed to come on March the 20th. We came out. They supposed to mount it up. Check this out. Who's this?
Okay.
Now I'm gonna go and see if they're around this corner because I saw a lot of activity going on down here.
What's the Dallas Morning News? Is someone like spokesperson or? I just tried to talk to them.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you got a community organizer, right? Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he's
But he's doing the interview right now.
You're doing, I'm sorry.
Yes.
He's doing the interview.
So how long do you guys feel like you're gonna have to stand out here?
Long as it takes, long as needed.
Okay. What about the Nation of Islam? You guys been in communication with them? How do they feel about you guys standing in solidarity with them?
Yes, sir. We have been in communication with the local as well as the regional ministers and captains. So we are definitely standing in solidarity. We are here again because these are our people. Nobody else will protect our community. The police are predators and assassins in our community. So, and they've been doing nothing but committing ethnic cleansing and genocide. So we know we can't count on the police. So the people have the new Black Panther Party, and that's what we're here for.
Well, sister, I thank you all. Y'all
Thank
take
you.
care.
And I am Krista Muhammad, National Chair, New Black Panther Party.
Thank you very much, sister.
You welcome. What's up? What's up? What's up?
All right, y'all, as we continue on, obviously we're seeing some of the mainstream press is starting to come out right about now, but we'll continue to do due diligence just to see what's happening. Obviously, this is the point of obviously disturbance for whatever group, talking about Mosque number 48, and there's no problem for those of you who don't know anything. Those who are listening in New York and listening in London, England, or Manchester, Phoenix, Albany, New York, any of those who are part of our community of listeners, this is a peaceful organization. They have been for the whole time they've been here in Dallas. They've represented our community greatly. You see the brothers with the F.O.Is normally out here either selling newspaper or selling fruits. They speak about uplifting ourselves as men and women and taking full responsibility for ourselves. And no group like that should be under any kind of scrutiny or definitely protesting the group. As a matter of fact, we should be uplifting a group like that. But with that, we'll continue to move forward and kind of see what is the activity that's going on around here. I see two younger brothers here. Hey man, can I talk to you, one of you guys, gentlemen? Excuse me, gentlemen. Can I talk to one of you all? I'm Rashidi, Griot Nation, 93.7 WBLK, Hot 99.1 in Buffalo, New York, Albany, New York, Radio Phoenix, and we also heard in Manchester, England, and all around the world. And what we're doing now is we're trying to find out, man, what's going on here in Dallas, bro?
Man, there's some things going on in here, brothers. Supposed to be attacking these people across the street, and Ku Klux Klan supposed to be coming through here, man.
Oh, okay.
So, these brothers here, we this slavery shit, man, been going on for years, man, for years. And we, in this new generation, we ain't taking that. We ain't standing for that. We're gonna fight for something, even if it costs us our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because these people, they evil, and there's nothing but evil in this world. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stand as men of God, man. You know what I'm saying? And these are things that we gotta do, man. Protect our children, protect our families. We can't allow this to happen, man.
Yes,
so
sir.
whatever weapon that they trying to form against us, it ain't gonna prosper, brother.
Yes,
they ain't
sir.
gonna prosper at all. So you know what I'm saying? So right now, everybody just standing firm and just patiently waiting. Basically,
Okay.
they just waiting, man.
Well, how do you feel about this show of solidarity? Personally, I think it's a beautiful thing to see when our community is under threat that so many people from our community come out.
Black Power.
Thank you. As you all can see, as people come by, some people are screaming Black Power, throwing up the Black Power fist. Things are still happening, but I want to go back to the brothers. As you can see also, we have helicopters flying on top here. So, this is almost kind of like a war zone, if you would. At least it looks that way. But I want to get back to these brothers because it's always good to see some young brothers out standing with solidarity and representing our community. Now, I heard that this was a threat last week as well.
Yes, right. Yeah.
So what happened last week?
They didn't show up.
They didn't show up.
Okay. So it was another threat?
It's another threat, and they can do it again,
And we're going to keep coming out here because
Yes,
we
sir.
have to be the vanguard for the people.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's the whole purpose of us, is to be vanguarding, is to protect and serve religions or just whoever, you know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? Because we are for the people.
Well, brother, I certainly appreciate y'all. Could you give me your name?
My name is Lenny, man. I'm from New York.
Oh, you from New York? All right,
Yeah,
what's
from
up,
the
man? What's up?
Bronx. From the
Okay.
PA, baby. From
No
the-
doubt.
Yes, sir.
My man.
Maurice,
brother. Pleasure meeting you, brothers. I'm going to get back with y'all later. Y'all got an email address or something? I don't know if we put this out there, but, I can hit you up later if you don't want that to go out.
Man, mine is Leonard Montgomery 7@gmail.com.
Okay, man, I want to hit you back. That's the reason I
Man,
said
do that, my brother.
We got a
Anything that's a positive movement, man, I'm down for it, brother, for real.
Hey, man, we have a program that comes on every Sunday night that's in New York, Buffalo, New York, 93.7 WBLK, on Hot 99.1 in Albany, and Radio Phoenix, and also in the UK. But we're starting our move here in Dallas. We got every Wednesday, brother to brother.
Right.
And we'll come together dealing with these issues, man.
Right.
Talking about how we become better men, better fathers, better citizens here.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a single dad with 3. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And I teach my boys to stay away from stuff like this and to focus on school, focus on God, focus on things that's more important. And everything else, you can't let that be your energy, because
Yes,
at the end
sir.
of the day, you like a magnet, and whoever you are magnetized to,
Yes,
that's how your life can be. It can, if you magnetize to the wrong crowd, you'll fall with them. You
Yes, sir.
magnetize yourself with people doing positive things, doing big movements in life. You're not trying to be like them, but
Yes, sir.
you're gonna want to walk in that type of path because you see how brothers and sisters been successful at it, so you want to be successful. And that's the thing that's the thing that we need to feed each other, man. We need we need to learn to do what Martin Luther King did back in the days, man. And everything will be pieces of cream, man. We can all come together as one, for real.
Brother, I certainly appreciate that
For real.
commentary, and I'm sure my audience does. Hopefully I'll holler at you, man, before I get
Hey,
ready to leave.
my
Much
brother.
love, brother. I look
You
forward
will.
to hollering at you, man.
Hey, no problem, my
Real
brother.
talk.
No problem. Have a blessed day.
All right, you too, my brother. All right, for those who don't know, every Wednesday from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, we have Brother to Brother. And, we address all these issues. It's good to see, while we're out here talking to brothers, talking about, different things that affect our community. So, and definitely talking about being a father, a single father. But it looks like, maybe the group is here now. So I see a large crowd kind of gathering over here, as you can probably see it as well, as we get a little bit closer. I don't know what this is involving, but just give me a minute. We're going to get on over here and see what is happening. Once again, my name is Amon Rashidi with the Griot Nation, and we're about life, love, and liberation. Our goal and objective is to make you aware of the things that are going on in the community, and and also inform you on things that we can do to improve our community. We don't know exactly what the solution to what the problem is here, because I don't know all the details, but I'm finding out as I go forward. Seems like there's a large group here. Let's see here what's happening here. I can't see what's happening over here. It looks like someone is upset. I don't see anyone from any other individual group. I don't know what the scenario is. It was my understanding that they were supposed to be dealing with the group BAIR.
No games whatsoever. Get them up out of here.
What is going on, sister?
Put them in the truck. Send them on up out of here. They insurgents on Alkaline.
What is going on, sister? What has happened? What just happened?
They done rolled them up and they done got them up out of here.
Oh, they're gone?
Yeah, they gone.
Oh, they're gone.
Don't play with them.
Well, talk to me for a minute. How many of them showed up?
About 10.
About 10. Were they armed?
Yeah, they were on.
And they left. Okay. Well, Hotel Griot Nation, once again, it looks like the people who were coming out here have already left. We have a strong presence by the police that's here right now. What's happening, my brother? Brother Shabazz just entered the scene, and it looks like the 10 or 15 people who did show up have left the scene at this point in time. Shabazz, brother, you just hit the scene, brother. What's going on? Talk to me for a minute. It's all good.
And man, it's ludicrous to think that these people can come to South Dallas, a black stronghold. Imagine us in Highland Park right now, armed with guns, protesting anything. Imagine
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's ludicrous.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, they don't belong here. I'm glad to see normal black people out here, not quasi-militant, not black nationalists, but
sir.
regular so-called niggas. I'm glad to see that, man.
Real talk, Shabazz. Yeah, brother. But you know, my same thing as I look around, man, I'm just saying that I was glad to see our people coming out, even if we're just coming to see what's happening, you know, because you won't know what's happening until you get out into the community. And that's how you find out things that are happening. Let me get out the way. The police is trying to come through here now. So, you know, for those, all those who are watching right about now, once again, there was a group who threatened to come here in South Dallas, and they were threatening Mosque No. 48 of the Nation of Islam for being a terrorist group or violent group, which we know that they aren't. And the community has come out in solidarity to speak against it and to protest against it. And we're just basically giving you guys a play-by-play. Well, I see a brother out here that's got his flag on, so definitely I want to holler at him.
They come to our neighborhood and disrupt us in our own neighborhoods. It's not okay. We will not allow that shit down here. No longer. You tell, this is a message to all of them. We take this shit seriously. This is 2016. We are not our great-grandparents. We will whoop your ass.
Use that, don't cut shit out. Don't cut shit out. Okay? We know fucking subliminal. Tell the motherfuckers. We will tear down mountains.
Burn this bitch down.
Tell Rupert Murdoch to suck my ass, because I know he owns Fox. I don't give a fuck. Tell Rupert Murdoch.
Black power. Black power.
As we look here, emotions are strong.
Black power.
It seems like more people are kind of coming together. I would definitely like to be able to kind of get a perspective when everything kind of calms down. And I really would like to have spoken to the group that came out, a representative. Because many times I think maybe we all don't know really what's going on with each other. Maybe they're not aware that the Nation of Islam is not really a violent group. So we won't know that until somebody communicates. You see the helicopters still flying over. Everybody's standing down. Police officer, I don't know if I can get a representative. Is there, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. It looked like
Okay, yeah, I was trying.
everything. I was trying to get one of the officers, speak to one of the officers.
I spoke to one of them.
Okay.
I spoke to him. I don't know if I got it all the way.
Yeah, it's just, it looks like it was about, she said 10 of them, a couple of people said 12 or 15, but it looked like it was about maybe 10 of them that came out. It sounded like they were armed, but they did leave. So it looks like the threat as we know it, you all, is no longer here. So hopefully the community is going to disperse. This will be a great time at this time, really, for us to begin to, to get together as a community. It's not that often that we come out in solidarity against anything in particular. And now that we have, this is a good opportunity for us to be exchanging digits. So the next time that this happens, that we're even more organized and we're even more prepared. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to take care of us but us. We have seen this. Every 28 hours, an unarmed black man is killed by a police officer. Every 28 hours in America. So if you're wondering why people are out and why people are upset, that's the narrative that you need to be aware of. That when you have this many people that are losing their lives every 28 hours and it's business as usual, and then someone is going to protest a peaceful mosque who's being an example to our community, then we have to address this, you all. So, I'm glad that so far things have become peaceful, that everybody seems to be dispersing. But I'm looking to probably talk about it and get a chance to see if I'm running to anybody else out here we can have a conversation with regarding what's happening right now. I definitely want to talk to the brother that was flagging. Here we go. Let's see if he's a representative. Hold on just a second. Excuse me, my brother. My brother. Talk to me for a minute. My name is Amon Rashidi, GNN Nation, man.
How you doing?
Talk to me, man. So what brought you out here today?
The call was made. The call was made that a white supremacist group was coming to South Dallas on Martin Luther King to protect Muslims at the mosque on Martin Luther King. I felt it my duty to come out here and stand in these streets, stand with my Muslim brothers and the community of South Dallas. The call was made, and it was my duty as a black soldier, as a black leader here in Dallas to answer the call. That's why I'm out here.
Well, I understand also, brother, that last week that there was a threat that they were coming. Did they show up last week?
No, they didn't show up. But let me tell you something. This is my personal opinion of their situation. They never intended to show up that day. All they did was put the word out that they was coming to see what kind of response it was going to be from the community of South Dallas. See if we would turn out. That was nothing but a surveillance tactic to see if we was going to come out, how we was going to come out. Give them a few weeks to prepare for what they saw so they'll know the approach to take. And look at it now. They came out well prepared for attempting that protest that they were going to do. It was nothing like that a couple of weeks ago. Nothing like this.
And you don't see protection like this in the black community from killers. When something happens to a black man, we don't get this type of police enforcement. What we get, we got police killing the black man. But they come out and they protect these white boys today. They're not going to come to the dirty South and do that. You're not going to bring your white supremacy here today. You're not going to do this. Every street, every black street has got a Martin Luther King street running into it. Black people
that's
live
our
on.
street.
Those are our streets. And you think we're going to let these insurgents in here? Hell to the no.
Well,
this is what we live at.
Well, one of the things I want to say too, brothers, I'm seeing all over the country. When I was in Baltimore and New York, wherever I go, I'm starting to see solidarity between the Crips and the Bloods. And for those who know me as GNN Nation, for 30 years I've been working with folk, people, Crips, Blood, wherever they may reside, making sure these brothers get out, make sure they get their furloughs many times, doing whatever we can. So, brother, I see you got your flag on tonight. What does that represent in reference to the cliques? Are we starting to come together? What's the attitude on this, brother?
I'm actually glad you brought that up because I'm actually a former gang member. Okay. I'm actually a former gang member from Eastside 415 Blood Gang out of Frazier Court Projects, East Dallas.
Okay.
I am responsible for pioneering one of the first blood gangs here in Dallas. I haven't picked up my flag. In over 15 years. But today, hold on. Let me make this point.
Go ahead.
Today, I picked up my flag for a reason, to show all the bloods around the world that you need to be right here. Our cause is our cause. However, it's a bigger cause at stake right here. So I need you, if you see me out here, and I ain't suited up in over 15, almost 20 years, but I did today, and I did for a reason. Because this cause right here, for the black community, for our black nation, our black race, is much bigger. It's much bigger than our personal cause. However, it is our duty as black men to stand out here, to lead, to spearhead movements like this right here. We soldiers, we bang. We need to bang for this right here. We need to bang for this, like I said. I ain't picked up my flag in 15, 20 years. I need Crips out here too. There's supposed to be a Crip standing on side of me right now. right now. I need your help, brother.
That's right.
I need your help. Because the only color that matters when it comes to us is black.
That's right.
So you saying right now, this is what I'm asking now. Everybody listen up. So what I'm asking right now, man, my name is Amon Rashidi. I've been in this community for 30 years. Better ask somebody. Everybody who around this community know me. For 30 years I worked with gangs. So that's why it's important. I know that we're changing right now. See, to me, this shows development when I see a brother who got his flag on, and now you telling me we got solidarity among us. I'm not concerned about BAIR now. Now I'm seeing some love with us. So you saying that the Crips and the Bloods in Dallas are willing to come together to fight for our cause now?
That's right. You fucking right. Yes, they are. Yes, I got Crips that's some of my best friends. Some of my best friends. I would ride for them just like I would any blood nigga. Straight up. For real. I wish they was right here today. I made the call and I expected them to be right here today. So if you seeing this and I asked you to come, you supposed to be here. You supposed to be here standing right here with me.
Let me follow up on that. This right here is nothing but a government test to see what the fuck we gonna do. This is the government, the CIA. Don't get confused. This is a test to see what the fuck we gonna do. They testing the system like they did with that motherfucking Ebola and everything else. We under martial law, been under martial law forever. So fuck them and bring it on, because this is nothing but a test. They got their homeboys, which is the police. Where's the CIA and the FBI? Because we know these bitches out here undercover somewhere. So this is a test with the government. Take this shit back to the government and see what you gonna do now. Because we got the right to shoot today.
There it is, you all.
And understand that when the black man stand up, and this is a black woman, I got 2 sons. When the black man stand up, and he rightfully takes his place, they cannot come into our community.
They're not gonna fuck with us when we stand up.
They're not gonna come.
They can't fuck with us when we stand up.
My shirt says rise, and not only rise, but I'm talking about rise your conscience. And to the little sisters out there, don't come out here twerking with all that nonsense. It ain't about that today. Come out here and stand by your black men and say hell to the no. Protect your black son, protect your black essence, and let them know that they not gonna come into our neighborhoods, not no ghettos, our neighborhoods, and do what they gonna do. Because for 500 years, they've been stomping over us, murdering us, lynching us, and the day we say hell no. Whole streets, our streets. Whole streets, our streets. Whole streets, our streets.
Whole streets, our streets. Whole streets, our streets. Whole streets, our streets. Whole streets, our streets. Our streets, our streets. Our streets, our streets. Our streets, our streets. Our streets, our streets. Whole streets, our streets. Our streets, our streets. Our streets, our streets. Whole streets, our streets. Our streets, our streets. Power to the people. Power to the people.
Well, that is Griot Nation. The South Dallas community is standing in solidarity. You're finding Crip, Blood, Folk, and People Nation. You're finding young. You're finding all. All of us are coming together in solidarity. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what it's all about. For those of you all who listen to us in the UK, those of you all who are in New York, this is happening in Dallas right now. In the future, Griot Nation will be on the scene. We have to have our own media to make sure our story is told from our perspective. Whoever controls the narrative controls the end of the story. So all you Crip, Blood, and Folk, and People Nation, stop the battle that you have with each other. We got a battle right now. This brother has just called you out, and I want you to take this brother's word. We are uniting now. No more Crip, Blood, Folk, and People Nation against each other. We are united. Holla black, you all. Black power. Black power. There it is, you all. You see it's happening, you all. It's happening all over the United States. Griot Nation is going to be on top of the scene, making sure you know. You hear this is youngsters out here.
I'm a motherfucking revolution.
Black power. Y'all heard that? Hey, youngsters, how do you feel about what you've been seeing out here? Let's talk to us youngsters about
I feel like that son bitch right there want to fucking murk us. Look how red that son bitch is. Look at that red dick. That's why they went. Look at that shit. That's what the fuck I be talking about. They want to talk about ain't no motherfucking racist. Let some bitch wish he could fucking murk us right now. Look at this one team bullshit.
Well, how do y'all feel about now all of this gun presence, all these police presence here? We know every 28 hours an unarmed black man is shot by a white police officer. And we don't have that type of presence, but now we have a presence that seems like they're protecting the people who are protesting us. How do you all feel about that?
We strapped like a motherfucker. We got the right to shoot back.
Exactly. That shit pisses me the fuck out because you have black women that are coming up disappearing.
Come on,
we can't fucking find where the fuck they at. You got motherfuckers like that sitting over there in they motherfucking car. Look at them bitches. Catch that. Look at them hoes sitting in the car wasting our motherfucking tax money.
Yeah, what she's speaking about is all the police departments. As you can well see, you all. That's a lot of taxpaying dollars that you see down there. So she makes a very good point.
Straight up. That's where your motherfucking money go right there, but you gotta worry about your baby getting out that motherfucking bus and can't make it to the motherfucking house safe if somebody snatching your baby up and you never motherfucking hear about it. What about all them black children motherfucking gone?
Speak, sister. Thank you, sister, for your commentary.
Where our babies at? Where our babies at?
Black power, baby.
Well, there it is, brother. You got any commentary, brother, you want to leave?
Of course we're angry, brother. We're supposed to be angry. You know, we are under fire as a black nation. black people, we are under fire. And it seems like they want to make us extinct, but we're not having it.
So let me ask my question. What do you think we need to do, man, with this solidarity we got right now? It's something that you feel like we can do with this energy we got right now?
We need to put it together and do something positive with it.
Yeah.
You know, and stay in unity like this, because there's too much black on black crime that's been going on, not only in the city of Dallas, but all over America.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, back when I was in the streets, I could call 5 brothers on somebody that I got into it with on the other side of the city, and I get 30 brothers on my side to go ride on their own brothers.
Yeah.
Now is the time to put all that aside and ride for a cause. We need to get together for a cause as black men. It's not, the fight ain't against us no more, brothers and sisters. It's against white supremacy. Because if we don't stop it right now, while we got a chance, if we don't stop them from walking into our black neighborhoods while we got a chance, then they're gonna feel like that it's gonna be right to come into our homes.
Yes,
we got to put an end to it right now.
Well, brother, I certainly appreciate that. And first of all, I'm so glad to see some of you young brothers out, man, here standing out here. Some of you brothers who made some changes in your life. So with that being the case, man, I want to get your name, man, so maybe I can hit you back. We're organizing through the Griot Nation, man, and we're doing some thing called Father for Life and Brother to Brother, man.
All right.
So after this is over, we want to continue our work.
Okay. I'll be make sure I be in touch.
Okay, man. I look forward to that, man.
All right, God bless you, brother.
Thank you, bro. Well, there it is, you all. We're continuing our Periscope, checking things out. It looks like we still have the mainstream press is still out here right now. We're still covering as much information as we possibly can. We want to find out what's going on over here. Sounds like, how you doing, sister?
All right, brother, go ahead out.
Fuck CBS.
Can't have that
Fuck CBS. Fuck CBS. Fuck CBS. Fuck CBS. I wish you would give it a hand sign again, motherfucker. Fuck CBS. Fuck CBS. Fuck CBS. Fuck CBS.
Establish a precedent.
Fuck CBS.
Let him speak, brother.
Why you out here, motherfucker?
Let him speak, brother.
You don't like that shit?
There's no violence, so there's no reason to protest. The Nation of Islam is about black people doing for black people. Black people.
They can suck my ass. Columbia Broadcasting Service.
Let him speak, brother. Just let him
Columbia
speak.
Broadcasting Service. I ain't mean to hurt him, boy. I ain't mean to hurt him. I'm sorry, dog.
Go ahead, man.
Fuck CBS, because I know the bigger picture.
Go ahead.
You out here for a motherfucking bigger picture, bitch. Fuck CBS, motherfucker. I know what y'all stand for. I know what Fox stand for. I know what y'all stand for. All you motherfuckers.
But I want to
Turn your
brother
ass,
saying
bitch.
right quick.
Turn your ass.
Okay, sir. Let's hear what the brother.
Say again.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can't do that.
Turn your ass.
All right, y'all. Obviously, we're having some difficulties. I was trying to hear what the young man was saying about the next. This one, we get a better perspective.
What else? What else do you see?
You don't spend your money here,
Thank you very much. I
motherfucker.
appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, turn your ass.
Obviously,
Don't shake his hand. You don't mean that shit. You gonna be here tomorrow, motherfucker? You gonna be here tomorrow, motherfucker? No, turn your ass, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, boy.
Get him, Carl. We
better get the fuck out of here.
Hey, man, what's going on?
This is our part. We also
part of me as well.
Call him. I'm not making no sense. I'm gonna talk Ebonics to your motherfucker.
Well, anyway, you all. Obviously, some of us have a different perspective on how we engage people. But let me make sure we understand something, y'all. Even when we protest, we have to have some level of reason. Even though we may be upset, we have to exercise some type of reason. And I got to hear a different perspective. I can't always hear it when you're upset. Yeah. So we got to exercise balance. That'll come with time. And with that being the case, you know, I see some other people who are walking up on the scene right about now. Well, for those of you all who would question what open carry look like, guess what? You get an opportunity to see exactly what open carry looks like.
And it could be chaos.
Yeah, and it could
when
be
you allow
chaos.
both groups to carry weapons, all it takes is one ignorant person. All it takes is one ignorant person to pop off a shot. The next thing you know, you have a melee. So open carry, it may appear to be good on the surface among Europeans because they're the ones who have fear in their hearts. So they're the ones who want to take things back to the days of the cowboys and Indians, the Wild Wild West, when they packed guns and whoever had the fastest draw could create a reputation for themselves. We're not living in that time now, man. We're living in a time of vast ignorance and madness. So it's silly. It's silly, man.
Well, I think Shabazz validates greatly what we're dealing with in the predicament that we really find ourselves in. So as you can see right now, we still have some people out here. We still protesting. That is our right as citizens. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's talk to this young lady here. She is a precinct chair
I'm the
here.
precinct chair of the 3018. I grew up here in South Dallas. I moved back after graduate school because I feel like I have a vested interest in my hood. And that's one thing that Black America doesn't do. We've seen it with Harlem, Detroit, and every other, Compton as well. Every other hood in every major city becomes gentrified. They have a wave that always comes through. You have gay couples that move in and the Hispanics move in. When they move in, that's the first wave. Then you're gonna have all your real estate is gonna quadruple in price once it's been rehabbed once. So then the crime will start to go down, whites will start to move in, and then you have hoods that are lost. And instead of us coming together, because now we're educated, we have corporate jobs, we have people in every sector as far as real estate, being able to do construction and rehab, we're not coming together as a collective and rehabbing our own neighborhoods again.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, situations like this, when we come out in solidarity, we got so many different groups that are coming out at one time. How do you feel about this, as using this as an opportunity for us to mobilize now, to be proactive?
We should. It's a great opportunity for us to be active and mobilize. The thing is, what kind of strategy are we putting together in order to make a long-term plan? That's where we're short-sighted. We make a short-term plan, but we don't look 20, 30 years down the line. When I was growing up over here, everybody said the whites were going to come back and take over South Dallas again. As we know, this neighborhood was opened up by Mrs. Warren, who was named after Warren Avenue. Opened up all of this area for all the Jewish people to come and move over here. So the Marcus, Neiman's, Foley's, Zale, all of them lived on South Boulevard and Park Row. They opened up Colonial Hill for all of their employees to buy houses to be near work. I'm a historian. I've researched it.
Yeah.
So when you don't understand where you're coming into and the value of the land, then you easily lose it. So once 1964 came and went and civil rights were passed, we were so interested in trying to be equal to someone versus defining equality for ourselves. So until we take that kind of collective action together and put together a strategy, we're gonna keep doing stuff like this where we protest, we make noise. You're gonna have news crews come out here and it's gonna be the same stereotypical stuff that people see. Instead of seeing the silent movement.
Well, one of the things that I've seen over here is definitely that we don't know the history of South Dallas. Now, how do you feel about the fact that we've invested so much money in, obviously, Fair Park down the street? You know, obviously, over the years since I've been here, I've seen the roads change, I've seen the streets change. You know, I'm seeing a whole bunch of money being invested in here now.
Right.
So, is that for us, or you just feel like that's the takeover again? Because it looks like inner cities are being closed down. Inner cities are going back to white people, and now the suburbs that we thought was for a white community, which I call urban transitioning, is just totally changing.
It is, because you have DeSoto, Duncanville, Cedar Hill, Lancaster, which is called the Black Corridor, which is in the Senate District for this area. And everybody's moving back to downtown. People are tired of commuting. You know, gas prices are expensive. But we don't put the value on real estate and land. We don't do it. And we're in a place now where we're educated enough that we should understand that real estate is power, real estate is a commodity and is money. And when you have it and you control it, then your activism can be felt in a different way. You can march, you can wear t-shirts, you can be on Instagram and Facebook saying all of this, but really, how do you control the land?
Well, I'll tell you what, once again, this is Amon Rashidi with your Griot Nation. We are the country corner where the country community hangs out, but everybody's invited. I want to thank you, sister, give you one of my cards. I want to get back in contact with you because she just gave us a history of Dallas economically. She gave us a history of Dallas, you know, in reference to class and the social development that has happened now. And we need people like you to keep us abreast. So definitely, if you would contact me, I want to contact you back and get you on our show.
Sure, because I would like to really break down the history of South Dallas through real estate to you, because there is a story to be told in the architecture, and that's really where the story is.
But you know what? We're going to come back with that, sister. Thank you very, very much.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the new Black world order.
All right, well, you all, we're going to keep on moving. We got some young brothers over here, man. You don't mind being on camera? Let's put it on you,
I
right?
don't like cameras, man. You hear? I don't like them cameras, man.
Try to get some of you young folks perspective. Let's get some of you young folks out there. How y'all feel about what's up? Huh? That is. Y'all from South Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, this home for y'all then.
Yeah, this our home.
Just protecting home, baby.
I come from a little bit.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So you go to school over here?
Nah, I don't go to school. I'm out of school.
No, so did you go to school here?
Nah.
Yeah.
I did, baby. Madison High School.
Madison, baby. You know I know a little something about Madison.
Yeah. Black Panther all day.
Hey, you look out. But what do y'all think about the future of just black youth right about now? I haven't had a chance to really just talk to a lot of young folks about how you feel about your future now, what's going on in this country.
I'm out here trying to watch these KKK. Fuck them. Black youth nowadays, it's just a lot going on here.
Okay. Well, hey, look, I appreciate y'all coming on. I'm out at y'all.
All right, thank you.
All right, y'all, we keeping it moving. And we got the babies out, everybody's out. All right, y'all, we've been trying to give you as much of a play-by-play. You see my man Rock over here. We got GNN Nation on the scene, y'all. We're trying to hold it down. Just get our perspective. I see my brother over here that was with the Pyru Nation over here, my man. That's former blood. So what I want to definitely do, I'm going to be hitting him back. So y'all remember this, brother. Because y'all know for 30 years it has been my mission. And now I'm seeing these brothers come together. I'm seeing these brothers ask other brothers now to step up now and take responsibility for them flags that they're wearing right now. So it looks like we're starting to learn and get some meaning about who we are as a people. And I'm so happy about that. I'm happy also, you all, that we really had no one get hurt out here. Because, you know, in reality, someone could have been injured. Someone could have been hurt. And at the end of the day, you all, we want everybody happy. We want everybody healthy. This is our community. This is not a war zone, nor do we want it to be a war zone. It is a community where we raise our children. As you can see people young, old, all alike out here that have come out here to see what's happening and be a part of it. Sometimes we don't know what to do, so sometimes we just come out and we see. This is a good opportunity for us to become mobilized and organized, to exchange some numbers and get involved. And with that, you all, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes and I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna check out what's going on down here at the Nation because we had an opportunity to really to speak to them and see what's going on because they were at the center of the storm. And I'm just so glad that the community came out to represent them and look after what's going on in our community. At the end of the day, you all, that's a beautiful thing. So it's good to see that. I see another brother right here. Brother, how you doing, man? What do you think about what you said? I'm in Rashidi, GNN Nation, man.
Man, it's a good thing, man. We got to see our own people out here supporting the community. We don't see that real often in a lot of neighborhoods. I've been across the country. It's real good that they take a time to celebrate just the community and giving back and doing what we got to do as a nation. Yo, if we don't come together and do it ourselves together, these other people not going to do it for us. We got to do it. Trust me out, we got to do it.
Hey, that's coming from the mind of a young brother. That's our future, man. Holla at me, man.
We the future.
Hey,
we
man.
got to stick together.
Holla at me, man. I want to get you on there.
I got you.
All right, man.
Or if you go to work and you walk in and walk out, what do you say?
And so you consider that a victory to have then?
Oh, yeah.
Are you seeing this as something that you're like sort of protecting, standing guard for your community?
The Huey P. Newton Gun Club position our only position is to monitor and observe that. That was our only position, to monitor and observe. The community was organized within themselves. The community came out and we saw what happened. Their position was known. It's not for us. It was not for us to go against Brown Rap. It was for the community. So in essence, this becomes a people's victory. This is South Dallas' victory. This is something that we take out within ourselves, and we're very proud for that. Very proud.
Because there were some people who were threatening violence over there. I mean, did you expect there to be a violent clash?
If you got armed men coming to your community with AK-47, Kevlar hats, all types of weapons, at least 210 rounds per individual coming to your community, and you don't know these individuals, they've been threatening for the last month to come here, how do you expect these people to feel? That's a very profane thing for BAIR to do. David Wright and his organization, his banditos, are out of their minds thinking they're gonna come to South Dallas like this. Or at least announce they're gonna come to South Dallas. They better sneak into South Dallas. They can't announce they're coming to South Dallas. Because anytime they announce they come to South Dallas, this is the type of thing they better expect. So they better think twice about their organization and how they want to move the organization strategically. Because South Dallas on Martin Luther King Boulevard and Malcolm X, this is not the place. We're not having it. This is every single time. Let David Wright know. Speak that to David Wright. Let him know. He better think twice.
Not this community no more.
Not this community. Not over here. Not over here. Not on Martin Luther King. Not on Malcolm X.
Not in the next street over.
Not in the next street over. Not in Dixon Circle. Not in Bonton.
No more.
No. Not in East Dallas.
We gonna protect our own.
Yeah. So yeah, people's victory. That's what this is. It's the people's victory.
So how long are you guys gonna stay out here? I mean, what is the, how will we know?
Oh, we in our community. We just chilling right now. Okay. You know, we thinking about going we about to think about going to Elaine.
Get some pizza.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, hey, we here every day. I was born right over here off of Malcolm X and Al Lipscomb, what's now Al Lipscomb. I was born right over there. So this is my community.
Okay.
This is where I'm from.
And what's your number?
214-874-3100.
Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, young brother. I'm Rashidi with GNN Nation, 93.7 WBLK in Buffalo, New York, Hot 99.1 Auburn, New York, Radio Phoenix. We're also in Manchester, England. So we're here now in Dallas, brother, and I came through. I heard what happened last week. Talk to me about this group and why you guys came out, man.
Well, the Huey P. Newton Gun Club was in solidarity. We were first and had an issue when we heard that BAIR was coming to the community. The first time we only had 2 days to organize, so we organized our own membership, and we was out here on March 20th. This particular time, because we had foreknowledge, at least a week knowledge, we was able to mobilize the community around this issue. And the whole thing with the Huey P. Newton Gun Club was attempting to do was monitor and observe BAIR. We're not out here to clash back and forth with BAIR, anything of that nature. We're out here to protect the community. Now the community got wind of it, and the community let their position be known. And of course, it was the community that kept BAIR out of here, not the Huey P. Newton Gun Club.
Well, brother, first of all, it's good to see a young brother. You say you went to school here. Where'd you go to school, man?
I went to David Carter High School, sir.
Ah, some of y'all don't know about David Carter High School.
Check us out.
Some of us
y'all. Check us out in the movie. Check us out. You know what I mean? Carter High School.
What would you say, man, to some of the young brothers, man? I got over 1.5 million listeners. What do you say to a lot of the young brothers that are out here listening now that may not be handling their business, man? Because you set a pretty good example right about now.
Young brothers, get organized. Young brothers expose the contradictions in their community. We see the contradiction that was coming to our community here in South Dallas, and the community themselves stood up. This is what we have to do all around the country. You have to be more than just talking. You have to do more than just writing. You got to do more than just Facebooking. You got to do more than just tweeting. You got to show up in your community. And this is what we was effectively able to do today, and this is what the community did. And we say, of course, it was not our victory, but it was the people's victory that done this today.
Well, brother, I want to say, you know, on behalf of all the brothers all around the country, thank you for what you represent, bro.
Power to the people.
There it is. Well, that is GNN Nation. As you can see, young folks around here not taking it like they used to. I see some other young brothers. I want to get some feedback from some of these young brothers out there. Talk to me. What do y'all feel about what you're seeing out here right about now?
What you got? I love it. I love it, right?
Okay.
It need to be every day, though, right? You know what I'm saying? Every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Because they ready for us, man. Them people on this street. Man, let something go down. They ready for us, man. Real talk, man. We need to be like this every day.
They've been doing it for a while, buying up all the ammunition to try and
I can't have no
take us away.
They might say we catch felonies and all that type of shit at young age. They might say we can't have guns, but they already know what it is.
Well, let me ask you this. What about other young brothers? Maybe y'all consider maybe talking to some other young brothers?
Incorrect. Yeah, we need to. They building all these companies. Need to come together. Camps.
Well, you know what, man? Hey, look, we're on 93.7 WBLK, Hot 99.1 in New York. We also on PSFM and Radio Phoenix, and also in Radical N.O.I. And check this out, you all. Right about now, I'm sorry, right about now, man. We are the media for our community. So right now we have well over 1 million listeners, and we're bringing true media back to Dallas. So when something happens, so we can have it from our perspective. Whoever writes the narrative tells you the end of the story. That's right. And the young brothers, we got to speak out, and we have to have a consistent forum. Not know every now and then. We can't wait till motherfuckers come to our community and then we decide to organize. We should be exchanging numbers, we should be exchanging ideas, and finding out another time that we can meet for the next event. So this is what I'm saying to all of you all who are listening, for all you other young brothers out there. For those of you who got some music, I'm letting you know you ain't got to pay me. I'll put your music on the air if you got something to say. We can mobilize and change this. We need art and activism. Where's the music soundtrack for what's happening out on these streets right now? We got to be that. So all I'm saying to you young brothers is, man, I will give you guys a shot, man. Holler at me. This ain't no joke. I'm serious as a heart attack. We will use these airways, man, for something else other than just being a fucking idiot.
Right. Because that's what they waiting on. That's what they waiting on. It's like, look at them niggas, man.
That is. Wait, man, give me your name. I want to get with you if you're okay.
My name Bishop, man.
Well, thank you, Bishop.
My name Reggie, man.
All right.
Greg. Timothy.
Hey, man, y'all got any parting words? Before I step off?
Hey, man. Hey, man, y'all just keep it easy, man. You know, man. Keep it real talk, man. Stay at these white people's face, man. Y'all get some money out here.
Well, that is GNN Nation. We always tell y'all we are the conscious corner where the conscious community hangs out, but everybody's invited. No frills, no thrills. We just keeping it real, so consequently, the GNN Nation stays excited. Hey, and that's what it is, y'all. We all becoming consciously aware. And if you have any kind of airways, if you have any kind of media outlet, this is your opportunity to speak out. Look, it's about life, love, and liberation, and we all got to be able to understand that. And we're dealing with 1 in 21 chance of every black male being killed before he's 25 years of age. You're 3,600 times more likely to be killed than any other human being on the planet. And with these conditions going on like this, no one can just come into our neighborhood and do what they want to do. And I'm calling out all Crip, Blood, Folk, and People Nation. It is time that we unite. You put your flags together, we unite, and we got to defend our community. That's what you came together for.
All the time.
That is.
From the beginning.
1950, and we start, let's go and drop that history since we talking about this. We go back to 1933 when we deal with Folk and People Nation. You go to 1948, you talking about black leadership overthrowing oppressive dictators. You go to 1948, now you're dealing with community revolutionizing peace, which you now call Crips. But in the 1960s, for fear of a black revolution, J. Edgar Hoover created the COINTELPRO solution. Feed them greed, give them drugs, and tag them with colors. Substitute welfare for fathers and leave them with their mothers. Take a criminal organization and turn them into a gang. And so what's happening now is we are attacking each other. That has to stop. The story of why we got in the situation we got in today has to be told, and has to be told by us.
Teach on that COINTELPRO.
That is. COINTELPRO is still in existence today. It's just Homeland Security. It just changed its name.
Right on.
No one expected you to come out like you came out today, but you came out anyway. The black community is fine. The family is fine, and we ain't going nowhere for nobody, y'all. GNN Nation, holla black in a minute.
And the hell with the scary, scary clan. The hell with the scary, scary clan.
Yeah. Well, you know the next time you run up in our neighborhood, what's going to happen.
Save myself.
All right, well, that is GNN Nation. You see the community, you all, New York, the Dallas community has come together. You know, I know you've heard some things about Texas, but what you see right about now, you all, the Texas community, the black Texas community is handling its business right about now. So those of you all who are listening, whoever posed that threat, the threat is now gone. Because the people have spoken, and the people are out here now protecting their interests. Power. That is, you all.
Power.
Young, old, everybody's out here right about now. Anybody got any commentary? I got you.
Bang on the motherfucking beast at all costs.
That is. Yes, sir.
As a member of Omega Psi Phi, it's just to show you everybody out here. I saw some Sigmas out here, Omegas out here. It don't matter who you are. You black, you should be out here standing in solidarity. Black, brown, hey.
That is.
One love.
Thank you, bro.
Already in John Move.
There he is, bro.
What's going on, brother? Hey, I'm another brother of Phi Omega Sigma fraternity in 1914. Of course, I ain't gonna put the name on the camera. But yeah, man, it's a good thing out here to see the people out here, but we need to do it on a daily.
Yes, sir.
Not just for this. Black
you know
power.
what, brother? Let me give you brothers some cards, man, because what y'all doing is y'all represent organizations, and that's how you get organized. You start hollering at these organizations, and the organizations start hollering back at you, we get something organized. Hey, man, if y'all would hit me up, let's do something. If you holler me in the next couple of days, I'll set some studio up time, and all you guys that were out here, let's sit down and talk about the aftermath. What do we do next?
Is this Amon Rashidi?
Brother, yes it is. Who is this?
I've been holding on to an Ashraf Quaid CD forever, the interview. And I've never met you in person, man. I was like, dude, this voice sound familiar.
That's heavy, y'all.
What's up?
That's hey, bro. No doubt, man. Holla at me, man. That's real talk, baby. Look, man, we have brought this whole thing back to Dallas, man. and we looking, man, to be a force for change. We need you, man. Hit me up. You know you got my number, man.
I got you right here. I'm gonna lock that in. I wasn't expecting them, man.
No doubt, man.
That's the brother that I got introduced to right there, man. I've been on him ever since.
Well, you know what, man? When we set that up, holler at me. He'll probably be there.
All right, we'll do.
You know he live here in Dallas.
All right, we'll do.
All right, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, Black Power.
Hey, man, give me I'm gonna write something down. Make sure you call me now, man. If you miss me, just leave your number.
I'm about to hit you right now. I'm about to hit you right now.
Yeah, it won't come up on this one, but it will come up. I got you. All right, man, I'm out at you, man. I'm finished to take care of this. But that is your Griot Nation. You're having a chance to get out and see the people. That's nice, that's nice. Yeah, you all. We're about to close it down. Looks like you all, it's about over. Sisters, are y'all all right? Anybody got any commentary before I leave?
Fuck the KKK.
Well, you got that.
Where they at?
They gone.
Hey, where they at?
All them hillbillies. Bring them on. Trail them out.
Hey, y'all, South Dallas speaks, and it speaks loud and clear for some of y'all who've been missing. That is, y'all, South Dallas, loud and clear. The threat is gone because the community came out and said they wasn't having it. My man with the bandana over there, man, talk to me. You looking menacing over there, man. Got anything you want to say?
Not today, boss.
Hey, look here. My man just said he representing. Enough said already.
Louder than words,
Actions
man.
speak louder than words. I love that. I love it. Well, that is Griot Nation. For all you all who listening, looks like the threat is gone. We're moving on. The community came out in all shapes, sizes, and colors, different organizations as well. And, you know, I'm happy to see that, you know, it looks like no one was injured. You know, maybe somebody had their feelings hurt, but as a whole, no one was injured. How you doing, brother? And this gave us an opportunity to come out together as a people, you know, to see our people. And at the end of the day, you all, that's what it's all about. Make sure the black community stays safe. I've often said one who acts, thinks, and lives socially responsible, but provides and protects for his family, that's considered to be a man, you all. And that's what we need right now. We need more manhood. I'm glad to see that the brothers that came out. And I'm getting ready to close this thing out. What I got a chance to see today was a lot of solidarity. All right, my man.
One love to the black flag.
One love, brother. One love. And this level of solidarity, you all, I want to be able to see more of. You know, if you look behind me, what used to be behind me is actually a mortuary. And having lived in this community myself and owned some building and some property in this community, you know, I'm very aware of this community. And with that being the case, you know, even though I'm happy about what happened today, I want to be even more optimistic that we're going to get together and start uniting as a people. These are opportunities for us to get together and begin to grow. When you get together like these, we need to be exchanging numbers. We need to be able to set times when we can meet again and put together a purpose plan in the process. So at the end of the day, Griot Nation, it's about life, love, and liberation. It was good to get out in the community. It was good to see the community come out and organize together. You might not agree with what everybody said, but everyone was entitled to say what they wanted to say. Because in this country, it's supposed to be land of the free and home of the brave. You should have freedom of speech, and you should have freedom of your own life. Every 28 hours, I'm gonna say this again, an unarmed African American is killed by a white police officer. That means we have some issues in this country that must be addressed. And anytime some group can just blatantly say they're gonna come over and they're gonna strike a protest against a non-violent organization that has been a pillar in our community, we gotta stand up and we gotta look after each other. And we can't let someone attack us based on the grounds of religion. I thought this country was based on freedom of religion, freedom of speech, so many so-called freedoms now that are being taken advantage of right now. We got more laws now than we got people. So now we locking up people all the time. So what's happening is now people are still being sold on the New York Stock Exchange. So we still got slavery going on. There's more black men incarcerated than there was in 1866, you all. We have got to change that. And it's got to be changed by all Americans. Don't say you're an American, but you're going to ignore one particular group. We have to look after everyone that falls under the citizenship of this country. So with that, y'all, once again, it's about life, love, and liberation. Dr. Benjamin Mays once said it must be born in the mind that the tragedy in life does not lie in reaching your goal. The tragedy lies in having no goal to reach. He said it's not calamity to die with dreams unfulfilled, but it is a calamity not to dream. It isn't a disaster to be unable to capture your ideal, but it is a disaster to have no ideal to capture. It isn't a disgrace not to reach the stars, but it is a disgrace to have no stars to reach for. Not failure, but low aim is a sin. Let's rise, black community. Holla black in the Griot minute, you all. All right. We is through. Okay.